Look at that. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous these are. Every time I open one of these envelopes, there's a more gorgeous coin that comes out. What's going on, stackers? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video, we're going to go through the haul we picked up at the Orlando Fun Coin Show. You can see we got quite a few nice coins here, but the real prize, I think, from the coin show is what's in this box. So make sure you stay to the end of the video. We're going to pop this open and show you some of the really cool stuff that we found in this mystery box. I always like to go through bins, and I found a great dealer that had a bin of some foreign stuff. And this is some old Elizabeth. This is a halfpenny with one of the first effigies of Queen Elizabeth on it, 1958. It's kind of a nice little throwback to the spirit of empire back when the British Navy ruled the world and kind of the end of that era, but it's a really nice coin, and I always love the younger pictures of Elizabeth. We found an interesting little Hong Kong coin as well. Now this one is another, again, early Elizabeth, and you can see there's some writing in, I'm gonna guess that's Cantonese on the back. I mean, this was really cheap, it was 50 cents, you know, but it's a cool coin. I just like kind of interesting stuff like that to keep around. And then this one was a little pricier. We paid about $25 for it, but this is an early halfpenny, 1904 Britannia. And I love to get these early Britannia coins. I've got it on the list to make a video to tell the story of evolution of Britannia on the British coin. It's just a nice old pickup. This coin is over 100 years old. I paid probably a little more than I was looking to spend, but you know what? You gotta splurge every once in a while. We did pick up another Britannia, a more modern one. This was very much an impulse buy. I probably paid too much for it. I don't have a lot of platinum, so it was kind of cool to see this little fractional platinum piece, but I really like the label. It's first day of issue. It's only an MS69, but again, I just thought the label was cool. We'll probably just put it away and take a look at it every once in a while. Another kind of cool little thing that we picked up was this token. It's not technically a coin, but the folks at the Fun Coin Show handed out these tokens, and they gave one to my daughter. So this is on loan, but she was kind enough to let me use it for the video. You can tell this is for kids because they have the state of Florida, but then they got the wheel. And if you're under 18, you can spin the wheel and get a prize. And this thing's got some weight to it. It feels like a solid 1 ounce or so. Beautiful, beautiful token that they put together there at Fun. Next up, we've got one of my favorite things. This is the first sample slab I've ever gotten, and this is a Whatnot PMG sample slab, graded $2 star note. You can see on the back here, it actually even says PMG Whatnot Winter Fun 2024. So I'm sure you've already seen my Orlando Fun Coin Show video where I met Mike B, the face of Whatnot. If you haven't, I'm going to put the link in the description. You better go check that video out because it was a hell of a show. But Mike B got me all set up on Whatnot. He gave me a couple of these. One of them I already gave away in a promo, and this one's staying with me because I just thought it was really cool. There were only 100 of these made, and he said, you know what, Martine, I'm going to just put one aside for you. And that kind of got me going down this rabbit hole of Whatnot slabs. This again is a Whatnot sample slab, Peace Dollar promo. I think they did this at Long Beach. This actually isn't even a sample. I mean, this Peace Dollar is graded MS69, but it's a Whatnot promo slab. And I think they made 2 varieties of these. One where it's white writing on black background, the other where it's black writing on white background. And if you actually go onto Whatnot, you can buy these. They're not cheap. Those notes are not cheap because Whatnot doesn't make a lot of these. They have graded Libertads, they have ASEs, and they have Peace Dollars. They've got some of the old American women quarters. So slowly but surely, I'm going to put together a set of all these sample slabs. It's going to take some time because Whatnot really knows how to do a promo and make it very limited. And they only hand it out to the creme de la creme of the coin influencer community, aka Martine the Stacking Machine. Thank you again to Mike B, the face of Whatnot, for hooking me up with that $2 sample note and opening me up to the world of spending more money on collectible coins. So moving on to coins where you're paying for the label, I actually picked up an Ultra Break. If you don't know Ultra Breaks, I will put a link in the description below. It's product you can rip, kind of like rips that they do in sports cards. Altbox and now PCGS and some other folks in the market have come up with this idea of, hey, how can we sell packs of coins? Originally, I was not really a fan of Ultra Breaks. I like the idea. I think what PCGS came up with is a very cool concept. I just feel like the price point is a little too high for what you get. I was able to get this far cheaper than it cost the person who originally opened the pack. And so I was happy to have it. Now, I have noticed that Ultra Breaks is coming out with round 4 in a couple days, and those are going to be a 2024 Silver Eagle graded MS70 with chase labels. They're also going to have 80s chase Silver Eagles, and the price point of the product is only $129.95. So it does seem like Ultra Breaks is continuously improving their product going forward, which is kind of cool, and we'll see how it works out. But I want to know what you think about Ultra Breaks, and I want to know what you think about Vault Box. Do you like one? Do you like the other? Do you not like any of them? Please leave a comment. Let's hear it. I want to get it all out on the table. It's good for us to talk about our likes and dislikes as coin collectors, but it's also good for the companies that are making these products, because believe me, they pay attention when they see comments on social media. The next pickup I have is this gorgeous Proof 67 accented hair Kennedy. It is on the PCGS Modern 100, and I needed it to complete my set. I feel like the Modern 100 videos I've been making are some of the better videos I've made, but they just haven't gotten a lot of viewers for whatever reason. I'm going to put that playlist in the description. Check it out. Let me know if you like those PCGS set registry videos. If you do, I'm going to keep making them because I have a ton of coins from that collection, and this is going to be one of them. This will be featured in a video. 1964 was the first year that Kennedys were made, and the proof coins were the first coins that were struck in the Kennedy series. Now, Jacqueline Kennedy, the president's wife, was consulted actually during the design process of the Kennedy half dollar, and she was very involved in affecting the design for the coin. Initially, they struck these proofs, and they showed some to Mrs. Kennedy, and she requested that the hair detail be softened so that the strands of hair appeared less prominent on the coin. The request was approved by the US Mint, and then all proof struck after that were non-accented hair. So this is a one-year variation. It only happened at the very beginning of the run. That's why it's a little bit of a rarity. It's a beautiful coin. This is going to go into my Modern 100 box and into my PCGS set registry, and I'm really happy to have it. Now, the whale of the show was this 1909 VDB. In previous coin shows, I've probably focused on quantity a little more. One of the things I really wanted to focus on in 2024 was to pick up more collectible coins that I see as a longer term investment. I still like to buy the fun stuff that we have back here, but realistically, this Britannia is never really going to be a coin that appreciates in value. But the 1909 VDB is a coin with a tremendous upside. I met a great dealer at the Fun Coin Show. That was an older gentleman, really knew his stuff, didn't really want to be interviewed. I wish I could have, because you would have been amazed at all the pennies that this guy had. This was really one of the most exciting pickups for me, to finally be able to add a 1909 VDB to my collection. That's going to bring us to the most exciting pickup from the Fun Show. This is the type of stuff that we go to coin shows for. You know, being there when someone sells a collection, and the dealer went hard. We went hard back and forth on the price of this coin. You know, he looked at me and he said, look, if you're looking for a good deal, someone just sold me a collection. They gave me this box. I don't want to deal with all these pennies. They said there's error pennies in it. I haven't looked at it. I'll give it to you for 80 bucks. And so we're going to open it up. Whoever collected these coins actually labeled all the little packets the coins are in. So this is a 1955 D over S, which that is an error. Let's see, dime 1963 D. Let's see what's in here. So, and that's it. It's a 1963 D. So this is just junk silver here, but still cool. 1931 D. This is 1931 D is like a semi key date for Lincoln cents. So there's 8. I would say these are all at least XF. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes. Now, the cool thing that I decided to do with this box, because I've been streaming on Whatnot, I've been doing really well over there. We're building a heck of a community. I've got a live stream scheduled for next week, January 31st, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Whatnot. And I'm going to auction off all of these pennies and everything else in this box. Whoever had this collection labeled all of these cents. So you can see 1960p medium. I don't really know what that means, but I know what this means. 1960p small. That's going to be a 1960 Philly small date, which is you know, relatively rare. Yeah, look at that. That is, I can tell you this coin was probably uncirculated. It says it right here. I have gone through and just looked at some of these and verified, like, if it says small, it's small. We've got 1954 S cents, double three 1953p, double three cracked skull 1959p, 1961 D over 1 cent, another cracked skull 1960D, 1959D cracked skull. There's 1960D small date. Now the D small date is not as rare as the Philly small date. Let's just open a random one. Look at that. I mean, that's red. It's beautiful, beautiful uncirculated. Look at this, 1957D uncirculated. Look at those. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous these are. And you can tell that was my genuine reaction when I opened it. I have not looked through most of these, but it's like every time I open one of these envelopes, there's a more gorgeous coin that comes out. Here's what I want you to do. Go ahead, sign up for Whatnot if you're not signed up already. Again, my affiliate link's in the description. You're going to get a credit for that. If you are signed up, I've also put a link to my Whatnot profile. You know, go ahead and follow me on Whatnot. I put a link to the auction on Whatnot, so go ahead and bookmark the auction. And finally, if you don't want to make a Whatnot account, Whatnot does let me simulcast my live streams here on YouTube. So if nothing else, join us here on my channel, January 31st, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You can watch me unbox every single one of these envelopes, and you can watch everyone buy all these beautiful coins and see how much they go for. So thanks again for watching, Stackers. Give us a like, give us a sub, hop on board, join the family. It's great to have you here, and we're looking to make 2024 the best year yet. Let's go.